Hi, so this video is going to be a May favorites video, and I wanted to upload it today because today is the last day of May, and I definitely wanted to get up before June officially started. So I have quite a few makeup products with me, and then I only have one unfavorite that I have tried this month. So let's get started. So I have two sprays that you use on your face, and the first one is the MAC Fix Plus, and I really like this stuff. The very first time I ever questioned a MAC consultant girl about it, I went inside my Macy's, I saw it, and I was like, that's interesting. And I asked her what it was, and she was like beating around the bush, and it's almost as if she couldn't tell me what it was, probably because she didn't know. So what I did was I went home. Obviously I didn't purchase it because I wasn't going to purchase a product that I had no idea what it did. And I went on YouTube and I just, searched it, and I found a bunch of girls on YouTube that talked about it and just different ways to use it. So I definitely did pick up the large size version. I went to MAC. This is a couple months later after I talked to that girl, and I decided to just go ahead and I got the bigger size. I know you can find a travel size, but I think you can only order those online. At least that's what the lady at my MAC told me, and I have been loving it. Obviously you can see that I've used it up quite a bit, and I've had this, I want to say, for 5 months now, probably around that, and I've been using it for quite a few different things. Mostly I've been using it for after I get out of the shower, before I apply my makeup. I spray it all over my face in little spritz, and the coolest thing about it is that it's got this little lock to where if you want to use it, you now can use it, but then you can lock it so that way it doesn't accidentally spray or anything like that. But basically, if you want to spray it, you could just, do little sprays all over your face. I don't like using one whole big spray because then it's more concentrated to wherever you spray it at. But if you do it in a bunch of little sprays all over your face, it just gets an even application of it. Also, I use it with different eyeshadows to get a metallic foil out of them. I have quite a few of Sugar Pill's loose shadows, and I love to use this stuff with it because I find that it just makes the sparkle and the shine come out of it a lot more. And yeah, so it says on the back that it's a skin refresher and a finishing mist, not a setting spray. And speaking of setting sprays, this is the setting spray that I've been using, and I am in love with it. It's the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I mentioned that I've been carrying this around in my makeup bag, which was my last video, and I don't know, like, I wasn't really thinking too much of this product. I guess that's when you really like a product, is when you go in with like the least expectations and it ended up surprising you. This has just been great. I've been using it consistently on my face the past few times that I've done my makeup, and I just noticed that it really makes especially my eye makeup. Now, when I'm sweating and stuff like that, sometimes my liquid liner or something like that will start fading, and I've had liquid liners start dripping on me. It's weird. But this stuff, I mean, I don't know. I think this is like a miracle product as far as making sure that my makeup just stays in place, and I notice no creasing or anything like that. Now you have to keep in mind that I am using, eyeshadow primers and stuff like that. But I don't know. I just really think that this is a neat product and something to look into. This is $14 for a 1 ounce version, which is perfect for your travel. But you can also find the full size version for, I think, 30 bucks. This next product is a mascara, and it's the CoverGirl Clump Crusher, and I just love this stuff for my lower lashes. I don't even use it on my top lashes anymore. I would, and it does do a good job, but I have so many mascaras that I use for my top lashes, and this is the only one out of all of them that I use for my lower lashes because I feel like it does such a good job. You probably can't tell or anything, but I just really like that, it makes them visible. I've tried quite a few mascaras that it didn't do anything to my bottom lashes. It made them blacker, but it didn't really elongate them or make them, even out with my top lashes. Again, I used to never put mascara on my bottom lashes just because I thought, what's the point? I can't find a mascara that really does anything. But this and the wand just makes it so easy for you to go in there. You're not poking your eye out. You're just getting in there and really trying to make them, visible. That's all. And you're able to reach every lash with this wand, and I just think it's curved a little. I don't know. I just really like this. I like the formula. This is the water resistant formula, but again, I think that even if I didn't have the water resistant formula, it would work fine on my bottom lashes anyway as far as smudging and flaking goes. I have two palettes with me, and the first palette that I showed already in my What's in My Makeup Bag video, and it is the Sonia Kashuk Ion Neutral palette, and I love this thing. It has so many colors to create so many different looks. I've made so many looks out of this, it's unbelievable, and honestly, these shades are so pretty. You could just put the shimmery ones like all over your lid and then just put eyeliner on and go, because they're that pretty. And the one that I've been using the most for all over my lid is this one up in the corner. Unfortunately, I don't think the camera is picking it up. It just looks like a shimmery grayish, well, taupe kind of color, but it actually has more hints of purple in it than the camera is picking up. So I'm going to swatch it and see if it'll come off. So that's the shade right there that I've been wearing all over my lid. Probably not the best swatch. I don't think it gives even the palette justice, but these are just really pigmented shadows, and I feel like not a lot of people have heard about this or know about this, and it's sad because they're probably taken off the shelves by now, but I've just been loving this, and it's the Ion Neutral Matte and Shimmer Palette by Sonia Kashuk, and again, it has 12 shadows, of which are shimmer, and 12 matte shadows. And then the second palette, I know you have probably seen and heard of. It is the much talked about Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and yes, I'm one of those people that keeps the palettes in the boxes. I don't know what it is. First of all, the box is pretty cute, and I don't know, I just really like the way it looks. It has all of the names of the shadows on the back, and then the palette itself is shaped like a chocolate bar, and it's cute enough, but I still like the box. I don't know. But yeah, so this is just what it looks like. Adorable. I love this. It's so nice. This is actually the very first Too Faced palette I've ever gotten. I got this back in February, I think, because it was a Valentine's Day gift from my boyfriend, and it's just so good. And then I still keep the sheet, which I'm sure a lot of people get annoyed with, but I don't mind it. And just to show you the shades, probably covering it up there, but yeah, I mean, they're just amazing, and I used it as my eye look today. For the most part, I've been using the Sonia Kashuk palette, but for the past few days, I've been using this one again because they're so pretty. I mean, they really are, and if, you know, let me be the millionth person to tell you to go get it because it's so pretty, and it does. It really does smell like chocolate. It's so nice, and it just comes with this really pretty brow bone highlight shade right here, which is called White Chocolate. And then down here you also get a really large shadow, and it's a shimmery one called Champagne Truffle. And to be honest, I also use it as a powder highlight. You can use it across your cheeks, you know, on your Cupid's bow, or down the bridge of your nose. Now today I used the NARS Copacabana Illuminator, and I think that's gorgeous, but if you wanted to go, you know, extra shimmery, you could put some of this on top. But so if you want to see a quick swatch of that, which probably doesn't show anything, but it is like that frosty shimmery type shade, and I use that on my inner corner, and then I use the White Chocolate shade as a brow bone highlight. And I would go through all the colors that I used in my look today, but it's not a makeup tutorial. It's a May favorite, so I've been loving this, and I'm sure that a lot of people have because I've been hearing about it ever since it came out. This next product is a gel liner, and it's the L'Oreal High Intensity Pigments Cream Truth black eyeliner. It just looks like this. It's in one of those glass jars that like fools you with how much you get, because you don't really get as much as the glass jar. But anyway, I have used it quite a bit. I've had this for a long time. I don't really remember, but I know I've had this for over a year, maybe a year and a half. And I just really like it. I think that for as long as I've had it, it still applies to this day smoothly, evenly. I don't get dry chunks. Like I've had gel liners, when you try and dip your brush in it, it comes up with like dried chunks and it flakes on you, it drags across your skin. But with as long as I've had this, it's still working fine. Unfortunately, I don't know if you can find this anymore. It is the High Intensity Pigments line by L'Oreal. I found it at Target, but I haven't really seen any of the HIP stuff on the shelves, so I'm not sure if that was like a limited edition or they just discontinued everything. But I did get quite a couple of these. I got this one in black, and then I got one in a metallic teal shade, which I only used once because the color matched my prom dress, and then I gave it to my friend after senior prom. And then I just kept this because I mean, black eyeliner, I use that all the time. And then I bought one loose eyeshadow from High Intensity Pigments, which was a hot pink, which their eyeshadows are amazing. They were a little bit more expensive than like regular price drugstore items. I think this alone was around $10. But for the quality of it, it's not bad. I use it with my Real Techniques fine liner brush, and it just, I don't know, it's really, really nice. And I used it as my winged liner today. I just think that it really does a great job, and I'm really surprised that it's held up for this long without having to do something to it. So if you can find it, I would suggest that you check it out, but I hope you can, because it would really suck if I mentioned something that's definitely discontinued in a video. Now for the lip products. I have been using quite a few lip products for this last month, and most of them have been bright pink shades. Pink is just like my go-to color. I'm not sure why. I have so many other colors. I have a lot of reds too. I love reds, and I feel like even with bright bluish purple hair, I can still work it. I mean, I guess I just wear it confidently, and that's why I think it works. I don't know. Okay, first off, if you hear noises in the background, that's because a lot of people are walking around the house and doing stuff today, including dogs in the background. So please try to ignore that for the rest of the video. But anyway, so my next product is the Milani Color Statement Lipstick in Rose Hip. I've mentioned this before. It has just been my favorite go-to bright pink lipstick for the month of May. This is the one that I've been wearing mainly. I've been wearing Pink Pigeon by MAC, and I've been wearing this one. I feel like there's one more that I'm forgetting, but on top of that, I've also picked up this. I mentioned that I want to get this in my beauty haul because I had picked up a NYX Butter lipstick in the color Gumdrop, which is like a light baby pink, but the color that I really wanted was actually out of stock. And then I went to Target and I noticed that they had this, and I was like, yes. So here's a swatch. I'm gonna try and do it. There we go. That's a swatch of the NYX Butter lipstick in Razzle Fiesta. I love this. I love the formula. And then this is the Milani Color Statement lipstick in Rose Hip. And they're just slightly different enough to where I can justify having both of them. But here's the... Whoa, wait, what? This is the NYX one, and this is the Milani one. So... okay, but anyway, yeah, they look pretty similar. I've just been loving these so much. I love my bright pink lips. I don't have bright pink lips on today. I just felt like wearing a nude gloss, so I'm just going to tell you what I'm wearing right now. This is the Buxom Lip Cream in White Russian, and I haven't worn it in a while because I have been liking my pink lipsticks, but to be honest, it's been a favorite of mine ever since I got it, so... yeah, just might as well include this in the video. Okay, now time for my unfavorite. It may seem like kind of like a stupid product, but I normally have to maintain my brows every single day. I hate having to pluck them every day like random hairs. Most of the time it's just the hairs that grow in here. Under here seems pretty tame most of the time, and then over top I rarely ever have to pluck. I used to go get my eyebrows done regularly around every 3 to 4 weeks, but I just noticed that it was just wasting so much money, $15 every time I went to go get my eyebrows done just for them to start showing back up every 2 weeks was just a waste and a hassle because it was just out of my way. So I tried picking these up at Target, and they are, I believe they're from the brand Ardell, but they were where the eyelash is, or the false eyelashes are, and these are like razors, but they're attached to this little thing, and they're small enough to where you're supposed to shave off your brows, and I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. But anyways, they come like with the little guard protection thing that actual razors come with. You take them off and it looks like this. It's weird. It looks like that. And then what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take it and you're supposed to go with the grain of your hair, not against the grain. And it's supposed to shave all of it off. Well, I did exactly what the back of the package told me to do, and it still didn't work, so I was a little concerned. So then I tried going against the grain of my hair, and it still didn't work. I mean, I'm not like complaining too bad because it was only like $4 for 3 of them, I think, but even still. So I'm just, you know, letting y'all know that this, I mean, basically what it is, it's like a little razor rake for your eyebrows. That doesn't even work. I mean, that's what it is. It's a rake. And it feels like a rake. It scratches your skin. It just doesn't feel comfortable. I don't know. It's weird. I'd honestly rather use an actual razor for your legs for my eyebrows than use these things, because they were just not painful, but again, just very uncomfortable, and you could feel it like scratching your skin. It was just, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah. I don't know the actual name of them because I did throw the package away, but they're called like brow razors or brow trimmer type things from Ardell, and they just look like this. So don't bother with those, even if they, you know, seem like a good idea at the time. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed my May favorites, and hopefully you stick for more videos to come. Bye!